up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a rainy Monday evening here in Findlay, Ohio. Rain stopped for a little bit. It's not too swampy, so I was able to get out to the beer shed, hang up a couple of new signs, spray a hornet's nest that's out here terrorizing me, and get ready to check out another new beer. The beer I have today is called Summer Break, and this is from Sierra Nevada. And again, they're out of Chico, California originally, although they do now have another facility in Mills River, North Carolina. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Sierra Nevada. They are the OGs of craft beer. They've been around forever. And one thing I kind of, I don't know, was thought a bit odd, for as iconic of a brewery as they are, I'm 300 plus beers into this adventure, and I've only done one Sierra Nevada beer. And it almost seems somewhat disrespectful that I haven't done some more. And I know this is going to sound really bad, but Sierra Nevada is kind of everywhere now, so you take them for granted to some extent. I don't even really, if I see it on the shelf, I don't really get excited. It's always been good beer, but it's always like, what new thing can I try? What brewery have I never heard of? And somehow when you get caught up in that, you lose sight of sometimes what's really great stuff that's right in front of you. So with that in mind, I figured I would give this beer a shot here. It says it's a Session Hazy IPA. Comes in at 4.6% ABV. 30 IBUs, so ready to give this a shot. I went to the Sierra Nevada site too for probably maybe the first time ever, and they had their beers broken down into a couple of different categories. So they had the year-round, seasonals, high altitude, and specialty. Now, I've seen a lot of Sierra Nevada beers on the shelves throughout the years, but there's actually quite a few products on the website that I haven't seen yet. So I'm not 100% sure if they're just new releases that aren't out here yet, or maybe some of it's more regional and I just don't see them in Northwest Ohio. But there were a few on there I would like to give a shot. They had a Bock beer. I've never seen that one anywhere. And I'm kind of a fan of Bock beer, so I'd like to try to hunt that one down when it's out. All right, anyway, as far as ratings go, this does pretty well. Untapped, 3.68. Beer Advocate, almost identical, 3.69. The aggregate score was an 85, very good. Now, I did a light beer earlier, but I think I was more kind of along the ultra light category. This is 4.6, it's a little more respectable. If you're used to maybe 5 as an average, 4.6 is light and sessionable, but not so light that it's the equivalent of perspiration. All right, as to color, we got light yellow going on here. Definitely a bit cloudy or hazy. Now it is, like I said, kind of like a very light straw color. Fair amount of carbonation. I can see some bubbles in there, but nothing too crazy. As far as glassware, I'm going with the Findlay crafted nano brewery glass. The head, got at least a thumb's width here. And this actually looks quite nice to have. Nice and frothy and chunky. Looks good. Let's give it a sniff. Light citrusy hops. You kind of pick up those citrus smells. You pick up some maybe like sweet fruit, like that tropical fruit kind of smell there as well. Smells nice. It's quite inviting. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Body, it's on the lighter side, but it's not as light. Like I said, I had that one earlier, Preem, but I've had a number of the ultra lights nose. It's not light on the watery side, but I'd say if you're looking at the medium scale, it's probably right on the fringe between light and medium. But it's not a bad body to it whatsoever. As to taste, the first thing I think you kind of pick up is maybe like that tropical fruit kind of thing, maybe like a pineapple type taste. You do get a bit of hoppiness at the end. This isn't as hoppy as I had expected it to be. Now, I know it's supposed to be a Session Hazy IPA. I'm not sure if it really fits that category. I would say this, though, it's definitely got that IPA element at the end. You get that nice little hops kick there, but it's not a real strong hops presence. You do pick up the tropical fruit. You pick up maybe a little bit of a little light malt, kind of like biscuity malt, but nothing too strong. Kind of has a nice balance because I think you kind of get a little bit of like a sweetness, that tropical fruit sweetness, like a pineapple sweetness, and then you get the light hoppiness, and they kind of counterbalance nicely. Now, if you're a huge hop head, or if you're looking for something that's like a bigger hazy IPA, this probably isn't going to do it for you. But this is, like I said, what it's supposed to be, Session Hazy IPA, right? This is supposed to be something for the 90-degree days when you're out mowing the lawn or you're out fishing and you really don't want to drink a bunch of really high ABV beers or even heavier beers, right? Sometimes it's not even the ABV. The ABV will get you mangled, especially in the heat. But sometimes just that heavy body, if you're out in the sun and you're sweating, it's just really not the right thing. So I would say, as far as session IPAs go, this is pretty solid. I like this. I would definitely have another one of these. So summer break, Sierra Nevada, you would definitely get a thumbs up. I would have another one of these for sure. And again, as I stated before, not a big IPA guy, not a hophead, but I think this does what you'd want in a kind of IPA type beer. You get a little bit of flavor, a little bit of boldness to it, but it's also light enough you can have a bunch. So, I think it did what it was designed to do. And for that reason, again, big thumbs up. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. As always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. If you've tried summer break, let me know what you think of it. And if you've been fortunate enough to stumble across that Sierra Nevada Bock, let me know what you think of it. I want to try to find that one when it comes out. So, hey, until next time, stay safe. Cheers.